Check 1, 2. Can you hear me? We look like we out. Look like we streaming. So let's get it.
First verse, dedicated to the many mommies, their majesty in many shades. Na 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 na. A candescent cream, caramel coated camel colored, autumn leaf, carrot deep chocolate mocha, magnificently mahogany. Me, you, and can we hook up? Lord, you're too much. You're too much.
Shouts out to Brother Malik.
Don't impress me with the big paper.
Shouts out to the whole Spirit crew and Storm 9000.
Like Mrs. Sister Ava. Now what I see, what I want, what I get. With no reg, no need bleach. For the bleach, you're a natural brunette. Barbie becomes eclipse and light of brown honey dims. Lushful lips, voluptuous hips that seem to sing black pride. Lord knows I've got no qualms with the fat backside. You're my salt, my earth, my new spring tide. Give birth, say Mama Earth, you were the first to arrive. Friend of a sweet candy, child bearer, mother, nanny, queen, elder granny, much love to Mom, Penny, send me. Na 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 na. My dear, I am here, you are here, together we have no fear, right? Na 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 na. My dear, I am here, you are here, together we have no fear, right? Just your average Saturday night, my eyes were in flight, caught upon this sister, not because she was wearing a few strands. She looked out of place, so I stepped to her face, or rather to her side. I've been peeping you since I arrived. Would you remove your blue contacts? To my surprise, she obliged, and I took it to her straight. Not trying to inflate, I said, hey sis. When I gaze into the eyes, I catch a glimpse of your soul. And when I see into the eyes, I see into the skies. And when I see into the skies, I check heaven's window with a crescendo. You're no bimbo, I dig those pretty brown eyes on you. So please don't make it brown eyes blue. 1, 2, ooh, check it. This is for the record. Beauty is inherent. There's no need to get half naked now. Na 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 na. My dear, I am here. You are here. Together we have no fear. Right? Na 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 na. My dear, I am here and you are here. Together we have no fear. Right? Ready, set, go, let go, retro. Remember, we were prone to flip the script in a relationship, so quick with talking. Supersonic, we're just merely platonic. It's ironic. We were just kicking around the ideas of having a whole life to live without being tied down. Well, you're living with me now. You're 3 months pregnant, according to doc and ultrasound. The baby's healthy. Too bad the relationship's malnourished. If we started right, I suppose we would have flourished, and we can if we build a base and proceed with courage. I'd love to say I love you. I believe I do and must, but if there were no baby, then would there be in us? Collect the data, mind over matter, love over lust. Woo! Na 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 na. My dear, I am here, you are here. Together we have no fear. Right? Na 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 na. My dear, I am here and you are here. Together we have no fear. Right?
Ujima means collective work responsibility. I'm trying to kick some knowledge, so listen to me. See, we are a community that does help ODs for all of our sisters and brothers' needs. And many people will be better than one, so let's all unite and get the work done, such as joining hands and working on a master plan, so all the people of the motherland will understand to be more collective and responsible than the white man, cause I refuse to lose my faith and mentality. A strong black woman is what I plan to be, and I think I'm gonna make it, you see, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all I need is God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all I need is God, Ujima, our teams are killing each other, you know it's crazy. Some of the things they do doesn't seem to amaze me. I just sit back, relax, and watch and observe. Our people are dying, so we need to emerge. Emerging the fact that you're black. I'm a Nubian sister, so step the hell back. Knowledge, I'm trying to break it down to you. And everything you do selling crack, it ain't cool. I come from a genius, so a genius I am. I can create, motivate, and even educate. For the ones who try to make me back into a slave. Check it out, Uncle Tom, then was the battle day. And if you wanna argue and act really dumb, you keep this stuff up and we ain't gonna never overcome. Dr. King didn't die for nothing, I suppose. So let's keep his dream alive, cause that's what he would've chose. And let's come together so his dream can last forever and ever. In the process of that, we can all be free. And all we need is God, Ujima and me.
Wow, that's
Ujima and me.
Ujima, I didn't plan that.
Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all we need is God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all we need is God. With Ujima, we need to come together so all of our black people can last forever and ever. Do you hear what I'm saying? You better wake up and stop the game playing and learn our story and keep learning and learning until we headed for the glory. And after that, we can all be free. And all we needed was God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all we need is God, Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Ujima and me. Cause all we need is God, Ujima and me.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
This is an African set, more respect. I saw the light and now I got to reflect straight back. Here's a little message while you live, and what I got to give is somewhat positive. Spade, the brother's gonna serve rhythmatically. Pass up on to you what was taught to me. That was Afrocentricity about being spiritual. So here we go to proceed quite lyrical. Praise the one for which our pledge must stand. Peace to the creator, word to the motherland. I got to give it up, cause I'm down with Casa. Jumped in the circle, I was told we have to stand together as one in unity. Amongst ourselves, amongst our community. Strong, repelling the interference of genocide. Luther King died to keep the dream alive. Mandela, the fella served 25, still revived. Speaking, teaching others to survive. And look towards the Nubian place. Your mind is a waste if you don't know your race or heritage. History of the Afro-American. Who's truly African? There's no comparison. We're all the same underneath the skin, whether dark or light. You might be my kin, so I relate to my brothers and my sisters. See, to the east, to the east, to the east of me. We traveled over here by slave ship. I dropped a bomb on the Uncle Tom, who ain't hip. Straight to the situation of the Asiatic nation. I slapped him in the face with righteous information, stating this, educating only back to reality. That's well supplemented by spirituality.
Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality.
Now we can get this thing started.
Supports reality.
I gotta wash the glass.
It's quite obvious who my ancestors were. It shows clear, but sometimes I see a blur of anger between me and the past. I look on to what I learned in school, but that's trash, the white man's words. So that's his story. For a sellout, example, watch glory. Back to the present days, it's another phase. We strive to know about African ways, the culture, the language, the things that we're missing. Cast out your mind and start fishing. Listen for wisdom, seek words and knowledge. Peace is invited to the United Negro College. There's nothing to do with being black or white, but it's the state of common sense and knowing what's right, what's wrong, what's up and what's down. Put your eyes to the sky and 2 feet on the ground. Now how that sound from one who don't know much, but I know enough to flow. Speak my peace to each, my right, my freedom of speech, and at the same time teach a lesson, expressing myself like a riot, the voice of the unheard or the quiet. Although the chains of bond have been broken, the shackles of the mind is still holding on the same. Just as a rope on a chain, a whip on my back and a cross in flame. The 3 Ks say we're inferior, no, so let's show that we're proud and spiritual.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
Don't talk, listen.
Oh, it's a great time to be alive. 2022, I strive. Moving beyond survive. Must do more. Man. I done put down in my book that I gotta do blogs and shit. Oh my God. All right. I think we can go. Let's strive. Let's build. Nation build. It's time to get it. Man.
Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass
Lift your pitcher of that water.
or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors.
Toast.
Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars.
Gye-Nyame.
Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on, drink it, drink it, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, drink it. Lift it, drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Stay healthy, family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors.
Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water.
Drink.
Oh, man.
Drink your
Family,
water.
family, 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 family. It is so good. Oh, man. Getting that initial morning burp out. It is so good to be standing in the congregation of. They said we're not streaming. Wonder what's going on. Hold on. Need to see what's going on. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Yes, totally said we not streaming. What's going on? Yeah. What is happening? Well, the stream is being recorded. It says we're pushing out on our end, but in the places that I'm supposed to be streaming to, it says nothing is going out. Stop streaming. Streaming is on. Are we streaming out through the... All right, cool. Spreaker is going out, but they said no signal is going out to anything else. I wonder what that's about. Maybe I have been blocked. Paid my bills. Paid the cost to be the boss. I'm gonna refresh one more time. Yeah, it's saying I'm totally dead everywhere. Oh, hold on. The most important people. I ain't gonna say the most. Y'all know what I'm saying. But anyway, part of the family that I need to be making sure get all their shit didn't get their stuff yet. Let me go and send that out so they could catch up with us. They need to catch up with where we are. Need to publish that. Send them straight to the stream on, because that is live on Spreaker. We are live on Spreaker, but everywhere else it appears that we are dead. And I didn't even say nothing. I ain't say nothing. Stop streaming. I'm gonna stop streaming, and I am going to restart streaming. It's stopping the stream. Okay. Soon as it come back up, we gonna restart the stream. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe the music was just a little bit too conscious for them. Maybe it was too much for them. They couldn't handle it. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is make it quick. I'm just going to cut the damn thing. I'm going to close the whole OBS. And I'm going to reopen the OBS. Yes, I am. OBS is already right now. We ain't going to cancel. Where's it running at then if it's running already? Because it ain't running on my system. Well, maybe there's a system up under my system. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. When you in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle, there's always haters lurking, trying to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, did I tell y'all yesterday? I know I told y'all yesterday. But I've been getting negative emails about my 2 black line in our G&J Media t-shirt piece.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited.
I've been getting negative stuff.
Here we go.
That's what happened when OBS come up. OBS just come up with whatever is on his mind. All right, we're going to start streaming, and we're going to see what's going to happen. All right, because we're pushing out the stream. It's pushing out the stream. I don't know why it dropped. So, now, we're back up. Hopefully, those of you out there, y'all are back up with us. We're not going to start all the way over. Y'all didn't miss nothing except for you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Item. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simba production. Whoa. Gotta stop. We want to send out shouts to all the Ujima babies, all the Ujima born. Can we give them a round of applause? Oh, man. Shouts out to the Ujima born. Oh, what an important day and important principle Ujima is, and we are going to get to it today. And family, of course, it's a Heart of a Simba production once again. All day, every day, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. You gotta blow them to smithereens. Now, hold on. So now, let's get it. We're gonna get straight into it, family, without any delay. Listen to me. In the news. Can I get the news screen? In the news. Oh, I didn't tell y'all the title of today's rant. The title of today, of course you know it's Ujima Toast, but the title of today's rant is The Secret Power Behind Community and Culture. Let me say that again. The secret powers behind community and culture. I got 14 points for you, 14 things that you can work on. Get your Nguza Saba Challenge workbook out. Get ready for the proverb. Get ready for the folk tale of the day. And also get ready for the questions that you can pick which one you want to deal with. Or you can wrestle with them all. And then we're going to get into the rant. But first we need to get to the news. Let's get to the news. Get to the news. All right. The Justice Department will create a domestic terrorism unit to counter rising threats. And the only comment I could come up with was this shit is going to go horribly wrong. I didn't feel like spelling out horrible, but this shit is going to go wrong. Family, whenever So the Justice Department that was formed in white supremacy is now going to launch a unit that's going to fight to suppress white supremacy. I don't think that's going to work. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to work against the ones that's really fighting white supremacy. The Justice Department will create a domestic terrorism unit to counter rising threats. Now, you would assume that these rising threats that they're talking about is the people who stormed the Capitol. But no, that's not the rising threat. You are part of the rising threat, and you will eventually be who this domestic terrorism unit is dealing with. Do you not know? Let me tell you the first example of the domestic terrorism unit. You know what it was called? Let me put this in my left hand so you can see the Daily Toast and you go out and get your cup because I'm about to drop some jewels on you. Do you know what the first domestic terrorism unit was called here in America? The first official. Now, I ain't even going to say official because there was one before this, but the one that most of us know was called COINTELPRO. Stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. See, family, I am here because let me my theme music. I only want y'all to imagine if I had all day to think about and go through this goddamn news, where we would be in the discussion. But I want you to know the first domestic terrorism unit that y'all heard about, that you ever heard about, was called COINTELPRO. And if you never heard about it, you need to learn about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my brother Greg Carr, my brother Dr. Craig Carr, right, calls it, we forgot. He said we have to remember we are forgetting our history. We have forgotten, and since we forgot, they could go on and pull a trick bag out on us and pull it wool over our eyes, and we think that they're going after people who would storm the Capitol building. But what's going to happen is that they are forming a unit to stop you. Because you are the threat. What do you mean, Brother Hatem? We haven't stormed the Capitol. No, you haven't stormed the Capitol. But your history holds the Capitol hostage in a way that a standing army or an invading army never could. They have to get rid of people that's going to make you think and make you start asking questions. Make you start remembering what's going on. So, family, please understand, this domestic terrorism unit that's being put together to fight, that you think is being put together to fight white supremacy, oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. What they need a domestic terrorism unit for? They got pictures of people that was raiding the Capitol. That's what they need to be focused on right now, don't you think? Why are they putting together a domestic terrorism unit? Because there's a rise in consciousness once again. And once you form a department in the Department of Justice, guess who has control over that? The president. So these presidents be leaving each other's gifts, and they leave little notes inside the desk when they leave so that they can understand this is the part of the agenda that I serve, and this is the part of the agenda that you will serve, and these are the gifts that I left you. So if Joe Biden don't get back in office and a Republican get back in office, what do you think the domestic terrorism unit is going to be used for? Matter of fact, what do you think the domestic terrorism unit is going to be used for with Joe Biden? Family, Malcolm X broke it down for us years ago. One party is a wolf that will just straight eat our ass up, and they honest about that. The other is a fox that will just bite and run, bite and run, bite and run. Don't fall for it. Domestic Justice Department will create domestic terrorism unit to counter rising threats. What are these rising threats? Plural. The rising threat that is not rising, that is fully up and is setting. See, because the threats are threatening to eclipse what has already risen. So the threats that they're talking about may not be what you think. The Justice Department says, my fault. This is from NPR. Ryan Lucas. Thank you, Mr. Lucas. Y'all could tweet him at Ryan Lucas at Twitter. The button is right there. Go on to Gye-Nyame Journey. Go and get on there and go and check it out. Justice Department says it is setting up a new domestic terrorism unit to help tackle what officials say is an escalating threat posed by violent extremists. The announcement was made on Kuji Chagalia by Matthew Olson. Also, I owe push-ups. I was called out in our mindset as well as some other things yesterday, so I got to do some push-ups so I'm going to remember. The head of the Department of National Security Division and comes as the nation faces a constellation of extremist threats on the home front. The threat posed by domestic terrorism is on the rise, Olson said in testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee, Justice Committee. The number of FBI investigations of suspected violent extremists has more than doubled since the spring of 2020. Those of you that's on that task force that's listening, what's up? Motherfuckers, I know what y'all planning. Y'all can't give me, tell them, Jones.
Bitch, please.
Y'all can't, I already know what's up. The threat posed by domestic terrorism is on the rise, Olson said in his testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee. The number of FBI investigation of suspected violent extremism has more than doubled since the spring of 2020. To help counter the growing threat, Now, I want y'all to understand this. The people that's working for these agencies, right? They hire very few of y'all. My fault. There's more now, but you know. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. To help counter the growing threat, Olson said he's establishing a new domestic terrorism unit with the National Security Division. This group is dedicated attorneys. This group of dedicated attorneys will focus on the domestic terrorism threat, helping to ensure that the cases are properly handled and effectively coordinated across DOJ and around the country, he said. Around the country, huh? Olson added that the new unit will augment the work of the counterterrorism attorney in the National Security Division, who already works on both domestic and international terrorism cases. The announcement comes as Justice Department investigates the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, an assault that senior officials have called domestic terrorism. Attorney General Merrick Garland has said the January 6th investigation is one of the largest, most complex. Okay, you got picture of motherfuckers storming the wall. What's complex? Were you here? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Oh, you wasn't. Roll the footage, please. Oh, yeah, that's me. Oh, okay. So you was here during an insurrection. Yes, I was there. Can you tell us why? No, why? And why can't you? Because it's the truth. The truth? Yes, and you can't handle the truth. We want you to tell the truth. You can't handle the truth. What's so complicated about it? I could try this shit. Were you here? Yes. Give them justice like you give y'all. Let me help you out. You don't need a special department. Let me just give your attorney some simple instructions. Prosecute those individuals that you got footage of storming the White House as if you was prosecuting a poor black man. Ta-da! solution. Quick conclusion. Right? No, it's not complicated. Y'all making it complicated. You know why it's complicated, family? Because people that are in these positions that they are hiring and building task force for, that need to go after these individuals that stormed the White House, have the same sentiment as some of these individuals that stormed the White House. That's why it's complicated. If it was you and me, it would not be complicated. It would just be treason. I'm going to stop. I got to go on and get into, because I got others. This is some bullshit. We need to go on. Let's just move. Go on back, Tim. I can't take it. I'm just totally dumb. I'm not even dumbfounded. I already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Okay, I had a real nice proverb for y'all, but if not, I'm gonna read the one I got because it updated on me while I was gone. Oh my God, here we go with that. All right, I'm trying to remember the one we had because these proverbs move like the shifting earth, like the shifting earth. Anyway, look at that. This is totally different. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, these are not the proverbs that they changed. I'm glad to know that. I know that now. All right, so get it. It's the proverb of the day is, it is a horrible thing for a man to curse his own child. Damn. Family, tell me, what does it mean to you? It's the proverb. And family, we need to get to the next. So get out your Ngusa Saba challenge and write it down. The man that it is a horrible thing for a man to curse his own child or his own seed. You can put it down the way you want. We are on Ujima. All right, here is the folk tale. Let's get it. Folk tales. Come with folk tales. All right, we have the crab and the fox. The crab, forsaking the seashore, chose a neighboring green meadow as its feeding ground. A fox came across him and, being very hungry, ate him up. Just as he was on the point of being eaten, the crab said, I well deserve my fate. For what business had I on the land, when by my nature and habits I am only adapted for the sea? Moral of the story, contentment with our lots is an element of happiness. Contentment with our lot is an element of happiness. Man, I hope you can get the message. The proverb, that's the folk tale. Let's get it. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like that. I know some folks is not gonna like that folk tale. They're not gonna like that folk tale, right? You got a crab who no longer wanted to be a crab and declared that he should be able to go to the meadow and eat and live like whatever he lives and eats in the meadow. A fox stumbled up on his ass and ate him. And just as he was being eaten, he said, I got what I deserve because I am not where I'm supposed to be. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I was born of the sea, and I need to be by the sea because I am a sea creature. Even though I want to be a creature of the meadow, I know y'all ain't gonna like that shit. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. So now, family, it is time. I need you, anime baby, get the platform ready. Cause I might shake up some today. We might shake them up a little bit today. So if you could, baby, go and hit that war horn. All right, can you get my theme music, please? All the time. Here is my rat clock is going, family. Great Ujima to you. Now, Ujima is a simple word that carries a significant amount of power. The principle is collective work and responsibility, and it states that everyone has a role in the community. Also, for those of us in Gye-Nyame tribe, we also connect Ujima with the principle of respect. So now I need you to understand. So when we are talking about Gye-Nyame, when we're talking about Ujima and Gye-Nyame, we're moving between collective work and responsibility and also reflecting on a principle that is needed for collective work and responsibility to happen. Respect. All right, so in our M7, respect is the word that we will use in place of Ujima, or as one of the words that can help us get a better understanding and grasp upon the concept of Ujima. All right? Imagine tribes of people that are actually working who realize what they are doing and why. See, the secret power behind Ujima is realizing what it is that we're working for. This was the original title of today's piece, knowing what you're working for. But I needed to change it a little bit because we need to talk about the superpower that is unleashed when you know what you're working for. Many of us have communities, many of us have tribes, many of us have organizations, and even some of us have businesses, but we don't know why. What problem are you solving? That is the original question of this piece here. And this is what I want to ask you. What question is your collective solving? What problem are you solving? What value are you creating? When we start looking at Ujima and we move from Umoja to the unity, into the self-definition, to the self-determination, and now we're moving into working all 5 parts of our being and then talking about bringing others into the fold. What is it that we're working towards? Are we working just to be organized, Are we working towards a goal? What is the goal that we're working for? Because when we identify the goal for individuals as well as the group, it's like adding rocket fuel to what we're doing. I would say that many of us may be lost because we don't know why we came together. We don't know why, what problem we are trying to solve. We're not clear with the definition. And then on top of that, many of us that are even involved don't even know. Nor do we care. We just want to belong. And that's cool. Right? But Gye-Nyame is beyond the point of needing people to want to belong. We are now at the point where we need people to be clear about where the hell we're trying to go. I'm saying we're in hell. Brother, I tell you cuss a lot. Well, hell is a state. And I think we have pretty much existed in that state for a long enough time to know that it's time for us to move up and out of this shit. Or to morph and change what it is and where it is we are into what we need it to be. When I am clear about where I am going, where we are going. This is rocket fuel for Ujima. This make it possible to fuel the collective work. It fuels the collective work. It keeps down confusion. Why? Because I got a job. You got a job. Why the fuck you ain't doing your job? Why you interfering with my job? Our jobs are supposed to come together. We got that number one. We got the number one, what is it? Interdependence. So if you're not doing your thing, we die. If I'm not doing my thing, we die. If we're both not doing our thing, we die. I need your part to come together with my part so that we could work as a whole. And when we're not doing that, if we have defined where we're supposed to be going, we could see that we are off course, or we could see that the body that we are building is sick. But because we haven't identified the body that we're working towards, because we haven't identified the goal that we're working towards, because we have not identified what we're building, in most cases, nothing is happening. I can't see that we sick. Matter of fact, I don't even care. You know why? Because I'm not really here for that. I'm just here because I want to belong. I need to be accepted for who I am. Damn the rest of y'all. The whole universe rotates around me and my needs, except when I'm at my job. Then it rotates around what my supervisor needs. I'm not even in touch with the boss. I'm in touch with somebody that's up under them. I just need to serve their needs humbly. But when I get to you in the black community, my needs are supreme. Ah, man, I tickle myself. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to think about this shit. Because we all know people like that. Very committed to what we think we're doing. Right? Because the cultural stabilizer holidays are important. But they are pieces in a larger puzzle. And if we don't understand why we're putting the holiday together, it makes no sense. We can't figure out where to put it in the puzzle. So it becomes about the holidays rather than what the holidays, or rather than the larger picture that the holidays fit into. What are we bigging? What are we building? I'm working for something larger than myself. And you know what that means? When I can accept that, that means I can humble myself. That's part of the problem. That's part of the superpower of being able to understand Ujima, not only in ourselves, but when we start doing it externally, when I'm working for something bigger than me. It's such a humbling experience, especially when I've been the center of attention. I gotta give up. Yes. So, now, get out your Nguza Saba challenge workbook. Get out your workbook. I'm gonna cite some questions. You can pick the one you want to work with, or you can go on and wrestle with them all if you are on our email list, which I suggest. You understand? You'll get all these questions in the email. But here are the questions to wrestle with. What is your role in your tribe? Hell, do you have a tribe? Let's start with that one. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a tribe? Have you been accepted? Have you been initiated into a tribe? And let me be clear with you. If there's no initiation, you got to ask yourself, really, is there a tribe? Because if your initiation is a history class, and that's it, you need to understand that that's not really a tribe. That's a study group. Shut up, Hot Tim. Hot Tim, you messing it up for all of us. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm putting together documentaries and shit about our history and shit. You know what I'm saying? We able to talk about the great things we did and the struggle that we went through. But if that is where it stops, You got a history club. Congratulations. Where's the initiation? Where's the thing that brings me in and makes me a full member of the tribe? Because our people have historically done this. Whether we're talking about the farthest back, if we're talking about ancient Kemet, if we're talking about ancient Nubia, if we're talking about West Africa, if we're talking about South Africa, if we're talking about East Africa, all over the continent, there are processes of self-mastery that you have to go through before you are accepted as an adult in the society, and it don't matter how old you are. Damn, that's my bell. It don't matter how old you are. That's where a lot of us get caught up in it. Because you could be an old fool, and many of us don't realize that. You could be a grown child. You could be an old child. Brother Hatim, what support you got? Meladome Some. He was sent out of his village to go and learn from the white people and bring what he had from them back to his people. But before he could be accepted to his people as an adult, even though he was already considered grown, even though he was over 18 years old, he had to go through the same process that the young had to go through. Or the words that was coming out of his mouth would have been viewed as words coming from the mouth of a child. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all, we playing revolution. We're playing culture. We're playing games. Many of us is playing, we're playing memory games. Not Hunger Games. Hunger Games is going on all around us, and we playing memory games. How many blocks? How many blocks did it take to build the pyramid? What was the weight? We want to know shit like that rather than how did they move that shit? That's what I want to know. That's how. How? What was the secret? About to give it to you. Hold on. Questions. Do you feel like you are making a difference in your tribe? If you have a tribe. If not, you need to go and either find one to belong, humble yourself, or you need to start building your own. Some of y'all need to build your own so that you can really see what value you bring to your community. Because once you start trying to recruit, motherfuckers start looking at you like you crazy because you ain't did shit. You understand. Then you have to humble yourself. What are some of the problems that exist in the world that you would like to solve? What is the most important thing about Ujima you have learned in the past year? This means that you will have to have thinking about Ujima. Most of us don't think about Ujima because it's not the cute, the fancy principle. You understand? What could the next generation of African Americans do to ensure that they don't fall into the trap that our ancestors fell into? Because many of our ancestors did fall into a trap. Even though they did the best they could with what they had, they still were trapped. And we have an opportunity to look at that trap, analyze that trap, and do the things that need to be done to escape the trap and to start preparing the generations that come up after us to remind them and teach them what the trap looks like so that when they approach it, they know to avoid it. But no. We're going into our enemy's institution to grab their fancy hats and their fancy titles and run around to be able to tell motherfuckers that the white man has made me a doctor, so I have the authority to say this, rather than us sitting down and doing the writing and doing the working to be recognized within our community, and at the same time doing the building so that I can support what I write and possibly even support some other people around me. Come on, fam. We in a totally different time than when Normal was around. Normal with all the shit that he had did not stand a chance. But we have been blessed to be put in a position right now where we can actually take this stuff and the research and the time that elder put together to pass on to us and move it into something bigger. To have the Normal X Institute, and out of the Normal X Institute be able to support 5 to 6 families, 5 to 6 families that are doing what he did. but we fooling around. What is one way you can improve your Ujima? What is your favorite Ujima memory? Which means that you would have to have been practicing Ujima in order to have a Ujima memory. What is your favorite Ujima memory? How do you empower people around you? What is something you wish to achieve with your tribe in your lifetime? I mean, you had to been involved with Ujima and thinking about it. What is one thing you can do to improve your tribe? Here are 7 ways to unleash the power of Ujima. Y'all ready? 7 ways. I put 7. It's my fault. It should be 14. I had to come up with 14 ways to unleash the power of Ujima. Yep, it's a writing in process. Commit to Ujima. I'm going to get through these real fast. Commit to Ujima. If you have any questions, hit me up. If you're on our email list, hit me up. If you see this later on and you have any questions, hit us up in the chat and wherever you're watching it. Somebody will get back to you and let me know, and I will get back to you personally if it's a legitimate question. You know what I'm saying? If you one of those goddamn trolls, I'm gonna just say you right and keep it moving. Cause I don't argue with fools. I really don't. Here's a folk tale. A wise man and a fool was arguing in the room. An outsider approached and entered the room and couldn't tell the difference between the wise man and the fool. This is for some of y'all to be having those sparring sessions in Facebook and shit. How do I know who's the wise man? How do I know who the fool? You're both arguing over something that really don't matter. But anyway, I'm going to stop. 2, appreciate others and yourself. This is how you unleash the power in Ujima, the secret power behind community and culture. Appreciate others and yourself. And I'm talking about others in your tribe. Do you appreciate the tribe that's around you, even though some of them might get on your nerves? Even though you had that one that might be like, dog, have you completed your assignments? Because that's what's about to start happening for those of you that are in the Nguzo Saba Challenge and that you are working towards improving yourself. What you're going to start doing is you're going to start making others who have been used to not being able to be held accountable, you're going to start making them feel uncomfortable. When we start holding each other accountable, what that does is that kind of turns up the heat. And those that want to be in a constant state of comfort, because in a comfort state of comfort, right, you make no advance. We can't advance. Black folks, because we are comfortable, we can't advance. We got to move to being uncomfortable. This is what the civil rights movement did. They became uncomfortable. And what the system had to figure out, in order to stop this shit, the civil rights movement and the Black Power movement, we got to make them comfortable. And those of you that paid attention in the late 80s, early 90s, when I cannot remember the comedian's name. He did the movie called Hustle. Something Hustle. Robert Townsend. He did that movie. In that movie, and a few movies that came after that, the one piece that they always had a joke is the most rebellious or revolutionary person. Matter of fact, it might not even been him. But I know he dealt with that. Because his whole piece, his joke was, there's always work at the post office, right? And then Keenan Ivory Wayne's in one of their running jokes is that the most revolutionary brother that they could run into had a white wife, and the white wife, you know what I'm saying, would come in and would serve them, and she had the braids and shit, and they would sit around, they would ask the question, well, what happened to the revolution? Well, we all got jobs. You see, in order to stop the revolution, what they did was they made a majority of the X generation that was with us, they found a way to get enough of them comfortable where the movement stopped. You comfortable. When you comfortable, you can't grow. See, you know what happened to seeds that are comfortable under the earth? They stay under the earth, and they deteriorate, and they become part of the earth, and they feed the ones that are not comfortable. They feed the ones that want more. And the question that we always got to wrestle with is, do you want more, or are you satisfied with being where you are? I'm sorry. Appreciate others and yourself. Number 3, share resources with your community. Are you taking the resources that you have? Are you taking your expertise, and are you sharing them with the community? Now, what we have to start establishing is what happens when somebody shares with the community. The community should practice the process of reciprocity. When we stop practicing the process of reciprocity, because that's what happened, we start practicing the process of reciprocity. Let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. I went to go help an elder. So I took some of the young people and I told the young people, listen, I'm going to feed you. I need your help. I told them right at the adventure. You, and you. I need, well, okay, whatever. All right, yes, your brother Hatim. You know, at school is Mr. Brown, but in other, they know when I'm talking to him as brother Hatim. Yes, sir. I walk into my room after I get done with my duties, laying on the floor, all sprawled over I said, we about to go help an elder. I need you to be on your best behavior. I said, listen, I'm going to feed y'all, and I'm going to send you some tribal tokens. Or as a matter of fact, you got to send me some of your tribal tokens. That's a whole nother story. Anyway. So I take them, and we go to the elder's house. They finish up doing what they doing, and I got to go because I got a meeting. There's about to pop up, but the elder said, hold up. I want to make sure that I get y'all something. You know what I'm saying? At least y'all get a pop or something, so I'm waiting. The boys ain't even paying attention. So I look at them, and I wave them off. So they immediately get out the house and go to the car. I say, elder, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take care of this. We got tokens. I said, no. I want to make sure that you are able to get them something extra. And she put some money in my hand for them. Reciprocity. It don't have to be a lot. It has to be able to show, I appreciate what you did. Right? We would have accepted the thank you because I was taking care of it. But she understands the process of reciprocity. Because they poured into her, she poured what she could into them. And I sat up there, I said, damn, this is how it works. So I go out to the car, and and like I said, I could take the $15 and put it on their food, but I said, no, the elder sent you $5 a piece. Where y'all want to go eat? Let's go eat. Because I had them anyway. But I want them to understand that their community appreciate them. And what we start to see is that some of the young people get frustrated with our community because we don't appreciate them. Many of us start thinking that this is what they're supposed to do anyway. No, they ain't have to come do that. They didn't have to listen to Hatim. They could have cussed me out. It wouldn't have turned out well for them, but you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, share your resources with the community. And the community was supposed to look back on you, but I ain't put that in there. 4, promote unity as a means to success. We succeed better together. We succeed. We only can have a maintainable success if we do it in unity. I can attain a success by myself. I have the skills to get on this computer right now and to figure out how to get the ads running and to do the shirts that I'm doing and to push the show. Right? I got the skills to do that. I got the skills to go on and create ebooks right away and to develop courses and to talk about my skills. But that is not enough. Why? Because if I do it by myself, I have to protect it by myself. And in order to protect it by myself, I can't do it. I need a team. I need unity. We need to grow together. We need to grow as a tribe. We need to grow as a community so that when people come after whoever it is with us, they know they're coming after all of us. You ain't gonna just take their purse because we're gonna finance their purse so that they can fight you. See, because I want y'all to think about this. One of the ways that they used to keep us from really opening our mouths is that they would take something to court and hold it in court until we had no more money. I done seen them do it to hundreds of people that dared to stand up to them. and I've seen it personally in my life. They will run you until you have no more money, and then you can't even afford the lawyer that got the perfect case to go on and batter them, and then they will take everything you have. Now, I ain't gonna make it through the rest of these. If you want the rest of these, you need to come over to gnj.media and get the email, but I got the rest of them in there, and those of you that want to talk, if y'all want to talk, we can have a conversation about them. But this is what we're going to do. I am going to ask you to go, do your notes. I want you to go over to, hold on. I want you to go to your notebook and write down what I got so far. And if you got it, go and look on your email and get the rest of them. And, you're going to do some writing about it. But first off, Anime, if you would, baby, if you could, hit that war horn. Because I'm way over. I'm at 25 minutes. That's too long. Also, family, you know the rules. I'm what? I'm thinking goddamn right, I'm thinking all the time. All right, and family, that's it. Now we about to do the toast. So what I need you to do is I need y'all to say the pledge for a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the pledge together for y'all. Y'all gonna do that pledge, and I'm gonna do what I need to do so I don't have to be.
You lose your history. You lose your power. You lose your power. Minute by minute. Hour by hour. You lose your faith. You lose your faith. You lose your power. You lose your power. If it is to be, it's up to me. It's up to me. I feel good about myself. I feel good about the people around me. I feel goodness all around me. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. Cause I walk with good. And I talk with good. And I am good. And that feels real good. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Until your good is your better. And your better is your best. Black people. You were once great. You shall be great again. Lose not faith. Lose not courage. Go forward. Uplift the race. Harambe.
I'm almost done right now. I like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people. The African race. The original man and woman of the planet Earth. And the founders of civilization. I pledge to continue the struggle. Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters. To total freedom. I pledge to study and discipline myself. Spiritually, mentally, and physically. So I may grow into a soldier for justice. Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors. I pledge to live my life standing tall. For a person on his knees is not respected. If I am challenged, I must say I will not surrender. My position or my dignity. But instead I will endure. Until the final victory is won. Hotep.
Hour by hour. You lose your
We almost back, family. It's taking me a little bit longer
minute by minute.
because it's so long.
You lose your faith. You lose your power. If it is to be,
say, G?
good about the people around me. I feel good about the
Thank you very much.
I feel goodness all around me. I feel goodness all around me. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. Because I walk with good. Because I walk with good. And I talk with good. And I talk with good. And I am good. And I am good. And that feels real good. And that feels real good. Good, better, best. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Never let it rest. Until your good is your better.
Good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people. Black people. You were once great. You were once great.
You shall be great again. Lose not faith. Lose not courage. Go forward. Uplift the race. Harambe. Right? So, family, get your Untitled Challenge workbook. Come on now. Self-mastery journal. And get in there and do that work. Do that personal work. Now, the new one that's coming out is going to be better than that. I just got to get some time. So, I get y'all some extra space because I'm running out of space in writing in mind. Right? Got off of here, did some writing in there while the pleasure's going on. Had that couple of minutes now. But, just to finish up real quick. Hold on. I felt bad. Leaving y'all hanging like that. Promote unity as a means to success. That's number 4. Number 5, use your we voice. Number 6, seek assistance from elders, experts, and specialists when needed. 7, be accountable to those around you. 8, build unity among more people. 9, encourage a spirit of togetherness and cooperation. 10, focus on elimination of individual differences. 11, work towards the common goal. 12, think as one mind and act as one body. Develop feelings of goodwill, love, respect for all members of the community. And 14, pay it forward so that other communities can benefit too. But first, you got to make sure your community's straight. That's all I'm saying. We are not opposed to helping other people, but we just demand that we focus on us first. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. But anyway, all right, so here we go, family. We're about to pour these libations. It's time for us to toast the moment. Those that don't know, we toast every day at 5:45 a.m., right? We toast every day at 5:45 a.m. You get up and join us 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have ancestors to add to the list, all you got to do is get on our email list. Now, there's several ways that you get on our email list, but the two main ways are, one, go to Gye-Nyame Journey, go to gnj.media, gnj.media, and put your email in the follow list. You will receive an email from us for you to confirm your follow. Once you confirm your follow, we will send you daily emails with power-ups. What are the power-ups? The power-ups is what the rant is built on in that day. And I'm gonna have questions for you that will help you along your self-mastery journey. And I'm going to have some steps or some ideas or some points that I'm going to rant about that will get your mind working. Because like I said, one of the major steps is, in order to move towards self-mastery, we got to free our minds. It's not our bodies that are in prison, it's our minds. So in order to free the mind, we got to work that muscle. So I'm going to say some stuff that might spark or might make you mad, but the whole goal is to get you thinking. Even if thinking is about you wanting to send me, troll me, and hit me with some other shit, I know that it's working, and that's cool. I understand. Rather than argue, be like, you right, and just block you. I'm just trying to tell you, family. I'm trying to tell you. But now, for those that want to get on the list, once you confirm, right? Once you confirm, it's an easy process. We'll send you an email. You'll be able to respond to that email. In responding to that email, you'll have our email address, and you'll be able to send us an email with the subject header of your ancestors. Also, you can send us questions. You can send us comments. You can send us even progress. Those of you that are on the Untitled Challenge, if you want to share with the world how you growing, just send it to me so that I can read the letter. I'll take time to read the letter during the show. If you need somebody, if you got somebody in your family that might be in need of extra healing energy, we'll put them on a list, right? for at least 21 days. Or until you tell us to, 21 days or you tell us to take them off. All right, but anyway. Y'all got it? Now, the other way is to go to Gye-Nyame.com. Gye-Nyame.com. Yes, there is one of those. And I post up in my blog. I'm starting to post up in my blog every day because the writing that's coming out is just ridiculous right now. So I'm posting it up. And in the future, we will have other people posting in the blog. Yes, we will. It's coming. Right? Right? As well as the email. The email is going to start freaking y'all out real soon. I'm trying to tell y'all. Right? Because like I said, once we get to a point of having a few people that are independent, right? And depending on us, we are going to be able to have the email ready for you and sent out every morning at a certain time. And have the show ready so that we could do the daily toast as well as the daily rant or the moment toast. We're toasting the moment right now. I'm not playing this year. That's what we're heading towards. We have established the territory. Now we're moving to developing an economic life. We got a trickle right now. But right now we're going to nurture that trickle into something that is explosive. And it's going to blow past and make everything happen. Because family, like I said, I'm not talking about bringing on people for pennies. No. We're talking about having a real staff, doing some real community building work, making sure that you're getting the latest news, making sure that our Facebook page is tight, making sure that the post on our website is tight, making sure that gnj.media is constantly popping off because we got more than enough material to be streaming every hour on the hour, around the clock, right? To get the information out. And we got more than enough holidays to keep everybody busy. Got more than enough camping trips that we could be doing to keep everybody busy. More than enough equipment right now. Just right now, we got more than enough equipment that need to be taken care of. We got more than enough elders that need help and need assistance around our city and around different cities where eventually we're going to be. We need people to be able to handle that, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in Psalms 82, the pledge goes, defend the poor and the fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hands of the wicked, for they know not, neither do they understand, but they walk on the darkness, while all the foundation of the earth out of course. If that's not a clear objective of what we're supposed to be doing and what we're heading towards here in Gye-Nyame Journey, I don't know what is. Man. Anyway, family, we toasted the moment right now. We're lifting up our glass to the Creator, even though we have done it already. We lift up the glass and our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass and we say the words of power, and those words of power are very simple. Ashe. From there, family, we're going to lift up our glass and we are going to salute. Are you ready? We are going to salute. You ready? I don't think y'all ready. We're going to salute our ancestors, which we already toasted this morning at 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on gnj.media and all of our other social media networks, all at the same time streaming, as well as on our podcast station. You can find us at Gye-Nyame Journey on Spreaker or G&J on Spreaker or G&J Media, or you can look up Brother Hatim, right? On Spreaker, and you will find our shows and you'll find when they stream it, and I suggest that you go there because that is the way that you support. And also, I want you to comment and like, because you can find our podcast on Apple. You can find our podcast on Amazon. You can find our podcast on Google. You can find our podcast on I can't remember the name of. I mean, we on damn near all of them. Just look up Gye-Nyame Journey. Look up Gye-Nyame Journey Show, right? Look it up. We on all of them. Any way you listen to your podcast, and more than likely, in some form or fashion, we are there. And if we are not, if you have a podcast network that you like listening to that you don't find Gye-Nyame Journey on, hit us up. Let us know, and I'll go on and I'll apply. You understand? But we on Google, we on Amazon, We on Apple. We on that other one that people be talking about that you can stream on and get money for. I don't know. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Listen, like, subscribe, as well as go and put some comments in there. But anyway, we lift up our glass. We salute our personal ancestors as we do every day at 5:45 a.m. We lift it up high. We salute them again, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where we going, Hot Tim? Where we going, Anime? Okay, I got it. We move to the present moment. This is what we here to toast right now. We are on Ujima. Family, I salute you. I salute you. And I salute all those born on Ujima. So if we could the Ujima babies get a round of applause, please? Give it up for them because they deserve it. This is their day. Now, for those that don't understand, when we toast the moment, what we're doing is we are recognizing the blessing and the power that we have right now. Right now. Many of us are wasting our now, waiting for tomorrow, or regretting yesterday, rather than being fully immersed in this moment and doing the things that need to be done to conserve our space and time, to build our wealth so we could pass it on to the next generation. We are in a space that is borrowed from our past and promised to our future. But we are the promise keepers. We are the shepherds of this moment. If we are not diligent in what we are supposed to be doing and what reason we are here for, we lose the moment. And in losing the moment, we lose the future. And in losing the future, we lose the past. Which means we become one of those people that no longer exist. Which means that as a group, we suffer the consequences, or we suffer the worst fate that can be suffered by Africans. What is that? Being forgotten. Come on now. You want that? Now, so every day as I do on a daily basis, I ask you to open up your red ticket formation and get out here and seek the principle of the day. The principle of the day is Ujima. For those that don't speak the language, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. The Modic principle. The Modic principle is righteousness. Respect is the M7. Respect comes from the M7. All right, that's the principle system we teach to young people. Respect. Blue is the color of the day. As you can see, I have it on. I had a daily toaster on. Those of you that were born on Ujima, you gonna represent your day as well. But we got daily toaster on the shirt. Y'all see, I gotta lift up a little bit so you can see. We got daily toaster on the shirt. Now, but with daily toaster, right? You go and support us at merch.gnj.media. Merch.gnj.media. So feel free to come on over. And like I said, support Gye-Nyame Journey. If you like what we do. Hell, support it if you don't like what we do. Support it if you just like the shirt. Make sure you check out our 2 Black line. It's hot. Go to merch.gnj.media and you can see all the stuff that we got. Vibration is the Hermetic principle of the day. Male name is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. We lift up our glass. We salute. And we say, that's right. The word of power here is Ashe. I don't know what the word of power is for you, but whatever it is, we say it. From there, family, we move to our future. We toast our children's children unto infinity. And we will last until infinity, but each of us in our moment need to do our thing. So each of us have a responsibility. We cannot live our life like our life is ours alone. It's not ours alone. Right? It's not ours alone. It don't all belong to you. So, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to some of these selfish people out here that's talking all this bullshit about it's your best, live your best life. You know what I'm saying? Without realizing that, you know what I'm saying, we got to live our life in a way that blesses those that come behind us. And if that does not fit into your worldview, then this is not the channel for you. And I'm not mad at you. But don't be mad at, well, you could be mad at me. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? And tell them, Jones.
Tell him something, Jones. Bitch, please.
You understand what I'm saying? Go on. But those of you that understand what I'm saying and feel what I'm saying, please practice that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got to agree with that. Our life is not fully our own. It was given and was gifted to us. We chose it, but it was gifted to us, and the space was given to us, and the time was given to us for us to grow into what we are today. And if we give it away, like the folk tale yesterday, this is why I want people to understand and listen to the folk tale from yesterday. I'm going to read the title so that those of you that missed it, because y'all don't be getting a lesson from these. Y'all think these are for kids. The Tree and the Axe. Look up Aesop Fable. The Tree and the Axe. If that don't speak to you about the responsibility of those that are in the present, regardless of how old you are, and the power of what you can decide, the power of what it is that you can decide right now and how it will affect your future and your future generations, we don't even need to talk. If you can't see it, we don't even need to talk. So vibration is, we already went through that. Cool. All right, cool. We lift up our glass, we salute this. Oh, no, we're in the future. We lifting up our glass, we salute our children onto infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we're going to finish up this toast this morning. We're going to lift up our glass, and we're going to salute all those who may be sick and shut in. We're going to salute all those that might need that balanced healing energy. We're going to salute all those and lift up our glass to support those caretakers that are taking the time to make sure that their loved ones are taken care of. All right? All right? So we lift up our glass today. I got a few names. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute. We're going to salute Brother Quasi, right? Sending that healing, balanced energy out to him. We're going to lift and we're going to send some out to Elder Tony, who is home, by the way. Right? We're lifting up the glass. And we say Ashe. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute Sister and Elder Debbie Bowie. And we say Ashe. And Elder Illumina. I don't know if Elder Illumina will stay on the list probably tomorrow or not. So we lift up our glass. We salute. And we say Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, K-N. And also as we say in Gye-Nyame, as well as in Simba, 2 blood. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the response, then you need to learn. All right, family. We are up. And we are out.
Mr. Diddy.
All right, family, y'all go out and master the day. It's up to you. What you gonna do?